Actually, I think just to save my voice, I'm going to be making these videos soft spoken because the whispering doing long term is like kind of painful, I'm not gonna lie. So this is going to be like a whispered soft spoken just so I can use a little bit more breath. Okay, so we're gonna dive right in because we have a lot to get into. Okay, let's just start off strong. Okay, Shelly and Alandria, chef's kiss. Okay, stunning women. I didn't think it could get better than PPG. All right. Then season 7 they brought in Shelly and Alandria, and I love them. I love them both so much already. They're both stunning women. I love that they have strong head on their shoulders. They have such great personalities. You know, they know who they are. They know what they want. They're in cool businesses. Like, I just love that for both of them. I think they're both fire, and I really hope that they don't get played with this season. Oh my god. Okay, leave my girls alone. Leave them alone. Who's else in the lineup? The girls. We have Bella. Her name cracks me up, mind you. The Bell-A. Belle Dasha? Girl. What is that? I don't know, but whatever. She's so beautiful. It's ridiculous. Like, I didn't know people could look that pretty. She's stunning. Her personality, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that she would be really good on like a cartoon or something. Like, she should be a voice actress. She is a voice actress that's meant to be like on a kid's show or something. Her personality, I feel like she's one of those people that like her personality doesn't present well on TV. I feel like they cut out a lot of her talking scenes because she wasn't as like as some other people. I feel like in person she's probably really chill and really cool, but on TV it just wasn't. I wasn't getting a lot of it, so I don't really know. My girl Yulisa. Let's just get into it now, okay? Julissa is funny as heck. She came in like a little pocket rocket, okay, ready to go. She made some interesting choices in the first episode by picking, what was it, Ace and Jeremiah. That was interesting. And like, to be fair, y'all, she was well within her right to do so. She was well within her right to go ahead and pick Jeremiah. Like, it was literally the first 5 seconds of the show. Anyone can pick anybody. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't know, but you could tell Huda did not like that. I did like, though, that Jeremiah knew what he wanted from the beginning. And he immediately was just like, nah, I'm gonna stick with Huda. I'm gonna give you a little cheek kiss. That was classy. If I was Huda in that situation, I would have been like, I'm not leaving this man either. He knows how to be respectful. And the sad thing is, y'all, it's really the bare minimum. Like, what he did is the absolute bare minimum, but like, we praise him for it. But what do you expect from this show? I feel like guys just see a bunch of women. Your only purpose for being there is to go and be a hoe and kiss and talk to everybody, and they just take advantage of it. So for him to have that willpower so early on and to like know what he wanted so early on. Okay, Jeremiah, I see you. Who's the last girl? Oh, Huda. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Huda, yeah. We'll talk about her later. No, okay. Huda, again, gorgeous girl. I love that Love Island is having moms on there now, because I thought before it was kind of unrealistic that they're just having all these young adults, especially some people that were a little bit older that didn't have kids, because I think that's a real situation. So like, love that she's a mom and she's on here and she's doing her thing. She seems like she loves her daughter so much. She's also stunning. All of the women on this season, this so far, 10 out of 10. All of the starting lineup, 10 out of 10. Gorgeous girls. Huda's not so much her personality, but this whole thing between her and Jeremiah is really taking me out. Overall, I just feel like she's just not as mature as she says she is. Like, I understand why she thinks she's mature. I get why she thinks that. Like, yeah, babe, you've had a kid and everything, so in some ways you are going to be more mature than other people. But that doesn't guarantee you emotional maturity, or even emotional intelligence. And I feel like it sounds so harsh, but I don't mean it in a harsh way. It's just the truth. Because she had a kid so early on, there's a lot of ways where she didn't get to feel things out. She didn't get to be a young adult. She didn't get to be a teenager and make mistakes in dating and kind of crash out and have these crazy crushes and do things that other people have. She's had to think like, okay, if I'm dating somebody this is someone's going to be in my child's life. She couldn't just date whoever and fall whenever, you know what I mean? She had to be more mature in that sense and make smarter decisions for herself and her family. So I commend her for that for sure. But I just feel like having a child doesn't just automatically grant you maturity, because a lot of the ways that she's acting, like, if any single person thinks about talking to Jeremiah or like flirting with Jeremiah or let alone kiss Jeremiah, she's gonna crash out, and it's just insane. It's insane. Even the fact that, like, not just when it comes to relationships, but I feel like she can be a little bit immature in general. Like at the fire pit when Olandria said to her, like, hey girl, appreciate you, but you don't need to be doing all the hoopla right now, like, we're cool. And she cried after that. I don't think that was a reason to cry. I mean, like, who am I to say? But like, I don't understand why she cried so much in that moment. I think she just didn't like being called out, and like, yeah, it's a real thing to be afraid of rejection, and I just feel like she felt rejected in that moment. But I honestly understand both sides. Like, I know Huda was just being kind, and she was like in support of her friends, and she wanted her friends to feel the love, you know what I mean? Like, she's sitting with her man and she was feeling the love, and she thought that her friends deserved that as well. So like, I appreciate her in that was fine. But I think that she was just going on too much in a moment where Olandri and everybody else were kind of sitting with what just happened to them and the men that they were with standing up for another girl that they didn't even know. It's kind of jarring. It's kind of a lot, and they kind of just wanted to like chill in that moment. And I feel like that's how I would have felt too. So I do understand Olandria being like, appreciate you, but like, let it rest a second. Julissa is an interesting one. I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't like super crazy about her from the beginning. Like, I thought that she was cute when she came on, you know, she was fun. But like, something about her didn't give me like, we're gonna see her to the end, you know? Like, I kind of assumed if Bella didn't go first, like didn't leave first, that Julissa would have, like, I don't know. She reminded me of like another version of Hannah from season 6, who was there in the beginning. She just didn't give me like star power, and like her personality is very distinct. So like, I didn't really see a lot of the men meshing with her fieriness right away. And she also had a bit of maturity as well, because like, she's a business owner and things like that. And that is something else I thought was weird about this season, like that all of the girls on here, not all of them, but majority of the girls are older. They're all like 27, and the guys are all like 22 to 24. What the heck? If anything, switch it around if you have to, but like, I don't know, me being a 27-year-old woman, I really don't want to be dating a 24-year-old man, let alone a 22-year-old man. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? No. Julissa leaving. She deserved it. She deserved it, period, point blank, okay? I saw those clips the same way y'all did. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. I do like the fact that Love Island is quick with it, okay? As soon as people started talking online, they saw that video too. They were like, oh, we don't want smoke. Get her out of here. Like, season 1, she was there. Not season 1, episode 1, episode 2, gone. Which is interesting, because like, I really wonder if like they got her out of there for the same reasons, because like, I work in the film industry, and like, the shows aren't aired live, you know what I mean? Like, we get them a day or two after things happen. Like, it'll be quick, like they do the editing and get the episodes out lightning fast, but it's not live. So for episode 2, for her to be gone, I don't know, it's interesting. I wonder if I don't know when all this stuff came out. I don't know when the stuff about like her and like using inappropriate language and slurs, racial slurs, if that was posted when they announced the cast. But like, I didn't look at who the cast was ahead of time, so maybe that's how they found out. But like, they found out pretty quickly and they got her out of there. But my thing is like, do your due diligence ahead of time. Don't they do background checks? I feel like they should do a deep dive of people's social media ahead of time. But like, maybe they do, and they left her on there because they knew it just creates some buzz and get people to watch the show more. What is it? All press is good press, whatever. Sure. None of the guys are really impressing me like that so far. I do like Taylor, because I love me a southern man. Love that. He a little scrawny for my liking, but like, he's cute. He's fun. Olandria and him, I don't even know why that's thing. They don't even like each other for real. I feel like they make really good friends, and they're doing that like, yeah, we're just gonna wait it out. We're gonna wait it out because, you know, he's not my type, she's not my type, but we're just gonna see how it goes. They're doing that whole dance because they're waiting for the actual person to come in, and as soon as that person comes in, it's gonna be boom, boom, boom. We're gonna see different sides to both of them as soon as their actual, as soon as their actual people come in. But for now, they're just kind of floating, so whatever. What else happened? I thought it was cute that like Shelly and Ace knew each other. But again, I'm kind of surprised with Shelly because girl, you're 27, he's 22. What do y'all talk about? I don't know. Maybe he's mature for his age. He doesn't seem that bad. He seems relatively mature for his age on the show. Like, if I didn't know better, I would have thought he was like 24, 25. So like, I'll give him that. It's fine. The Nick and Bella versus Sierra situation was really interesting. I'm gonna just put it out there. Love Sierra down. Love her down. She's so cute. She's a baddie. She came in on energy. She knew who she was. She knew what she wanted, and she went for it. And I can't help but respect that. There's nothing we can say about that. Like, she knew exactly what she was. She came in. She was like, "You, baby, come with me." She has great personality. She has great banter, and I feel like that's what Nick needed. Like, Nick needed somebody to kind of like open him up a little bit more. And I kind of feel bad that it's almost like Bella was like a practice round, but like, I don't know. It did like, you know, make Bella come out of her shell a little bit more too, which is good. But like, she should have done it a little bit sooner. I don't know. Just should have been a little bit sooner. I would have liked to see more from her though. I do feel like she went home a little bit too soon. Like, she was just starting to open up. And I do kind of feel bad because it just seems like she was pressured. Like, she was really solid on not kissing the guys like that. And then as soon as she felt threatened by Sierra, all of a sudden in the challenge, she's like kissing the guys and everything just to like make herself look more sexy and stuff. And I almost felt like if Sierra didn't come in, she wouldn't have done that. I wanted her to do it for the right reasons, but she said she did feel empowered afterwards and she felt sexy. So I hope that that is real and she was empowered by it. Like, cause I love to see it. I love to see that extra boom from her, and that's what the show is for. You know what I mean? Like, I respect it because me personally, I'm not trying to go on that show and kiss all in the tongue at that. They be using tongue within the first 2 seconds. Like, Olandria be cracking me up. Olandria is too funny. She ready to go, and I respect that girl. She said, "Yeah, let's do it." That's too funny. But yeah, I do think Nick kissing both of them the same night is like, I'm not at all surprised by that. Nick seems like that's exactly the type of person that he is. Okay, I'm not shocked at all. Of course he did, but whatever. I do wish that that information came out while Nick and Sierra and Bella were all still in the villa together, that he had kissed both of them on the same night, because I feel like it would have gone so differently. It would have gone so differently. Like, Bella would have been on his ass. So that's one thing you could say about Bella is like her personality for regular conversation can be like a little bit dry in my opinion, but when she feel away, she does not hide any of it. She will let that man know, like, oh, we're in this position because of you. You messed up. You did this. I know I'm fine. What's your problem? Like, she'll let him know, and I really respect that. I wish that freaking Sierra gave it to him more. Yeah, I really wish we got to see, like, more from Sierra in that situation. I wish that Sierra kind of went off on him and told him how she felt. Like, that was crazy. And the way that he was lying and asked, like, when she asked him, why does she think that you would pick her? You know what I mean? I feel like that happens at least once every season, where like there's a love triangle and the guy is like actually split, but he won't tell the other people that. He's telling each girl, oh, it's really you, it's really you, oh, it's really you, it's really you. But like, the girl should know better at this point. The girl should know better, whatever. Yeah, back to Huda. The way that she treated Amaya when Amaya came in and picked her, Amaya, and then she was like, I don't like that, I don't like that, that's disrespectful. Why would she do that? She knows that we have something good going on. Da-da-da-da. Girl, she doesn't know you. She does not know you. She doesn't know you a darn thing. She did exactly what a bombshell is supposed to do. She's supposed to bombshell. She came in there. She knew what she wanted. She picked out Jeremiah. She put one on him. That's your man's job to tell you if he's on it or not. But besides that, Amaya didn't do anything wrong. She was being like, not necessarily a girl's girl, but like, what does that even mean? She was being a normal person. You're really in there for you at the end of the day. That girl doesn't owe her anything. And her being so upset and offended by her when she did that and was like talking about her like she was just like a bad person rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, that's such an immature point of view just because you didn't get what you wanted. Crazy work. Like, as soon as the girls say that they don't want Jeremiah, now all of a sudden that's her bestie, that's her friend, that's her sister, she's the mom of the house, da 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 da. But like, man, Costume better hurry up. Costume finna rock that girl's world if they even make it that far, because I feel like the love bombing between those two, like, I do feel like Jeremiah does actually like her, but the love bombing is so severe. And like, you're in a house where it's just y'all 24/7. You can't get away from each other. That love bombing phase is gonna wear off a lot faster than it would if you were in the real world. Like, love bombing always comes to like a crash and burn anyway, but like in there it's gonna end a lot faster. I already feel like we're starting to see Jeremiah retreat a teeny bit, especially after he found out he had a child. Let's be for real, that man's not sticking around. I hate to say it, I'm so sorry. He's 24. He's 24. He's never talked to a woman with a child, never even thought about it. That man, no, that's a lot. She's talking about, oh yeah, when we live together, da 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 da. Girl, let's just slow it down a little bit. So I do feel like he likes her, though. I just really hope, I'm gonna just put it out there, y'all, he's gonna leave her. He's going to. I hate to say it, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but that's just my thoughts. That's my guess. That's just my thoughts. That's my guess. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But that man's leaving her. Okay, I just hope that he does it gently. Actually, no, I don't. It'll make good TV. It'll be great television because she's gonna crash out. Honestly, he could sit her down and be like, baby, I love you, but I can't do this. I don't know. And give her like a diamond ring and flowers and buy her a house. I don't know. He could be as nice as possible. He could write her in his will, and she'll still crash out. So we'll see how that goes. I have no high hopes, actually. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this because I know how y'all like to tussle. I'm on Ace's side. Who said that? Who said that? Oh my god, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm definitely on Ace's side. I am. When it's him versus Amaya, I think she was acting crazy. Crazy. Okay. Like, in the first place, after they coupled up, okay, let me just run it back. The reason I'm not on his side is because I don't even know why he picked that girl after like having one or two conversations with her over Shelly. Crazy work. Crazy work. He should have just like picked Shelly. Amaya would have been with Austin. Everyone could still get to know each other. But I feel like he thought that in reverse. Like, oh, if I don't pick Shelly, then Austin will pick her. So like he'd be good regardless. But it just seemed like a waste of time to me. Like, Shelly doesn't deserve to be treated as like the second option. Like, she's not the fallback. You know what I mean? She should deserve to be treated like the number one. But I feel like Shelly's gonna end up being his number one because if no one else that he's obsessed with comes in, but if someone else comes in, Shelly's gonna be an afterthought, and she does not deserve that. That's what I'm saying for these 22-year-old men. But whatever.